It's been disheartening, and the change has been like dandelion in the wind. Unfortunately, I will call this place my home.
The city of Phoenix working rapidly to clear the remaining blocks of the zone to meet Saturday's deadline.
It's been chaotic, with everybody moving out of their tents, nobody knowing where they're going to go. When they're going to get a voucher for a hotel, or they're going to get a housing, or what, they were kind of all up in the air. So it's been kind of chaotic around here, but it's always chaotic around here. So.
Just last month, streets were filled with tents and makeshift homes. Today, this is what streets look like now on 12th Avenue and Madison.
So this is the last block we have. We have enough resources to offer everybody today, and that first step of getting them off the street. And then right then it'll be up to us to help maintain and engage people as people try to re-inhabit. But most people have been adhering to the signs up that we can't camp in this area anymore.
Throughout the cleanup process, the city has worked to add 482 new temporary shelter beds, 362 of those created in October alone. One man waiting for one of those beds, Jose Yanes.
I know, yeah, I'm still here. No sé para dónde van a ir o para dónde vamos. Ahorita yo tengo una.
I don't know where we'll go, he says. Right now, I have a woman who will hopefully take me to a shelter, and I'm waiting for her.
You're about to witness an amazing and daring feat performed by Jose Decat Yanes.
I call myself Jose Decat Yanes.
Jose was born in Texas and at a young age moved to Phoenix with his mother. In 1991, Yanes made history as the first person to backflip a motocross bike ever. He was no stranger to acrobatics, driven by his background as a top gymnast in Arizona, attending Dysart High School, and was even training for the Olympics, before financial challenges led his family to move to Colorado.
My mom moved us from Arizona to Colorado, and I lost my scholarship. And I was really, really angry at my mom for a long time because of that. Because, I could have gone to the Olympics, and I know that I was good enough to get a gold medal. Since I was in Colorado, and I started riding motorcycles, and I did that for athleticism. But then I went to vacation in San Diego. I saw all these kids doing all these tricks on bicycles. And I was like, those kids are doing gymnastics on bicycles. And I told myself, gymnastics on bicycle, backflip on a bicycle, I said, so I could hurt. I just gotten there, it was my first day out of 5 of vacation, and I could hardly wait to get back.
By 1984, Jose Yanes was on the cover of BMX Plus. 4 years later, and by 1988, was traveling with the Ringling Brothers Circus as a performer, doing his signature flips and tricks, traveling across the country and overseas. He even was featured as a stuntman in the 1986 movie Rad, featuring actors like Full House's Lori Loughlin and Talia Shire from the Rocky series. After an accident during one of Yanes' backflip attempts, it kept Jose off motorcycles and bicycles due to an injured knee, and now is one of many here in the zone looking for shelter.
I'm trying to get into a shelter, investigate into an apartment, and where I can have a cat. I love cats. I'm the cat. And eventually, I would like to get well enough to be able to get somebody to sponsor me to do a flip again, on a bicycle, and maybe even in a motorcycle. I still have dreams of it, I'm doing shows, I'm doing backflips.
And as the deadline approaches, clothing, debris, and street animals stay behind as those in the zone move on elsewhere. The city of Phoenix is cleaning up the last block of the zone located on 11th Avenue. Right behind me, cleanup trucks are disposing of any garbage or trash that they see. Any tents or beds that are still left on the street must be gone by Saturday, which is the deadline. This follows a court's rule by Judge Scott Blaney back in September that ordered the city to clean up the area. Now 1,000 people lived up here in May, now up to 400 lived in October, now living in shelter, living elsewhere. So this is a very important issue here in Phoenix, and obviously affecting a lot of individuals living in the zone. Denzel Cortez reporting for Cronkite News.